Here's how I think Hongjoong has grown over the duration of their career so far. Starting off, to me, younger Hongjoong felt a lot like he had a lot of energy and, like, I don't want to say anger, but passion that was like bubbling up in him. He also just looked a lot younger. His demeanor was a lot more like, he reminded me a lot more of a chihuahua when he was younger. And I mean that in a good way. Like, he just had a lot of the energy, a lot of the passion, a lot of the fire. And I don't want to say that it feels as though he was trying to be something that he wasn't, because he's never given that vibe to me. None of the members of ATEEZ really have. But it felt like he was really striving to be the fullest version of himself and doing it with a lot of like oomph behind it. He felt like he had something to prove to me. Like, he had that kind of energy. Which, yeah, I also think they did have something to prove. They came from a small company, they were so fucking passionate, and he was the leader of all of that. With that, I feel like coming from where they came from, he had to kind of put up that front of like, I'm the leader. Like, he's the captain. But as of late, as we've seen more in the past couple years, specifically this year, I feel like he's letting himself just be a lot more. Like, letting himself be youthful, letting himself be silly. He doesn't necessarily have to hold onto the identity of captain. He still is very naturally, but I feel like he's really embracing the fact that he can just kind of be without the attachment of who he has to be. Plus, it's been really cool to see him grow in terms of his own fashion identity and sense of style, and to grow as an artist. I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of super obvious like physical changes through him. As with everybody, it seems to be that they've put a lot more, like, they work out, they're physically very fit, they always have been, but I do notice he has kind of the muscle in the arms. But I feel like he's kept pretty level, at least in terms of physical appearance. Like, he definitely customizes his own attire a lot more comfortably now. He always has. He's always been a leader in terms of fashion and hairstyle, but it feels like he's truly just embracing the ability to do. And personally, that's one of the reasons why I buy as him. He's been fantastic ever since debut. They all have, but the way that he's grown is growing into allowing himself to just kind of be. And he still has the passion that he had when he was younger, at least from what I see. But instead of it being the like fire that is like an aggressive passion, I feel like now it's like a simmering pot where it's like things bubble up, and like he's been trying a lot of different things with his passion, music, fashion, all of the above. It feels like it's less intense but still there, just in a different form. You get what I mean? I kind of got metaphysical there. So that's the way he's grown to me, and I love him for it.